Hi, guys. Okay, I just want to clarify. Moses was my husband. And when Moses went up to the mountain, we would have conversations together. Because he's man, just like he's a human being, just like his people. Okay? And my dad does not play about me. And every day, I get more powerful and powerful in spirit. I can't feel it, but I can sense it a little bit. And people may think that I'm bragging on myself, but I don't bear witness of myself. My Father bear witness that what I'm saying is true. By his works, he's saying to the human race, I'm going to make this tree fall down on this person, blah, 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 or I'm going to earthquake this and this. Is by he bears witness of me. My Father bears witness of me. So when I tell you that my temple, my body is not to be touched in a way that I don't want to be touched, it's not because I think I'm bougie or whatever. That's not it. It's what my dad feels about the person. He allows nobody could come near me or touch me unless my dad gives them permission to. That's how precious. I can't say the word. Precious. This body is to my dad. Okay, the Israelites at Mount Sinai. The people of Israel left Rephidim, and on the first day of the third month, after they had left Egypt. Okay. On the first day of the third month, after they had left Egypt, they came to the desert of Sinai. There they set up camp at the foot of Mount Sinai, and Moses went up the mountain to meet with his wife, God, with love. And love called to him from the mountain and told him to say to his people, Jacob's descendants, you saw what I, the Lord, love, did to the Egyptians, and how I carried you as an eagle carries her. Why does it say her? Her young on her wings. Like I carried my people up out of there by the words of my mouth that set them free, that blessed them, and opened their eyes, kissed them on the forehead, and said, now wake up. We got work to do. We're going home. And I speak it with confidence because Mama knows what she's talking about. Okay, I'm going to turn off my car in a minute. I carried you as an eagle carries her young on her wings, and brought you here to me. Now, if you will obey me and keep my covenants, keep my commandments, okay, because my covenant is the love that we have between him and I, okay? And keep my covenant, you will be my own people. That's the Gentiles. The whole earth is mine, but you will be my chosen people. A people dedicated to me alone. Meaning, you guys will be in my holy land. Dedicated to me alone. You guys will serve me and not money. And you will serve me as priest. And I don't know about priests. You just serve me as servants. So Moses went down and called the leaders of the people together and told them everything that the Lord had commanded them. Then all the people answered together, "We will do everything that Love has said." And Moses reported this to Love. The Love said to Moses, "I will come to you in a thick cloud so that the people will hear me speaking with you and will believe you from now on." Because people were, oh, you know, I'm hearing from God. I'm hearing from God. Yeah, you're hearing from God. And these words also to me, that I will come down in the thick cloud, and then they will believe that you are hearing from me. Okay? Moses told Love what the people had answered, and the Lord said to him, and Love said to him, "Go to the people and tell them to spend a day and tomorrow. Spend to, Tell them to spend today and tomorrow purifying themselves for worship 3 days. They must wash their clothes and be ready the day after tomorrow for 3 days. On that day, I will come down on Mount Sinai where all the people can see me." Now, how is God going to come down from the mountain so people could see him if it wasn't a person? The daughter of God, the daughter of Zion. So it was basically going to come down from the castle so that all the people can see me in 3 days. So it's like, purify yourselves, stay pure, holy, and abstain. Like, here it goes right here. On that day, I will come down on the Mount Sinai where all the people can see me. Mark a boundary around the mountain that the people must not cross. Like, there's got to be a boundary from the stage that the people cannot come through. Tell them not to go up to the mountain or even get near it. If any of you set foot on it, you are to be put to death. My dad will kill them. You must either be stoned or shot with arrows, meaning shot with a gun. Without anyone touching you. This applies to both people and animals. They must be put to death. So if they are at the Colosseum and they come past a certain way, a certain distance, they will be killed. Snipers will snipe. And when they get home, their animals will be killed, will be dead. Okay? But when the trumpet is blown and the people are to go up to the mountain, but when the trumpets are blown, then the people are to go up to the mountain. Excuse me. I guess that's afterwards. Then people can come up to the castle and enjoy, like, those people are truly holy and they can come up to my palace. Then Moses came down the mountain and told the people to get ready for worship. So they washed their clothes, and Moses told them, "Be ready by the day after tomorrow. Be ready in 3 days, and don't have sexual intercourse in the meantime." On the morning of the 3rd day, there was thunder and lightning and thick clouds. There was thunder and lightning. A thick cloud appeared on the mountain, and a very loud trumpet blast was heard. They're going to blow trumpets when I appear. All the people in the camp trembled with fear. Moses led them out of the camp to meet God, to meet Love, and they stood at the foot of the mountain. All of Mount Sinai was covered with smoke because the Lord had come down on it in fire. Like, now, the mountain in which we live, my palace is, there will probably be clouds ascending and descending on it. My dad's going to do some crazy stuff. I don't know. He's going to do some crazy stuff because he's happy. Not to hurt anybody. On Mount Sinai, was covered with smoke because the Lord had come down on it. Love had come down on the fire. The smoke went up like the smoke of a furnace, and all the people trembled violently. The sound of the trumpet became louder and louder. Moses spake, and God answered him with thunder. No, Moses spake, and God answered him, and love answered him. The Lord came down on the top of Mount Sinai and called Moses to the top of the mountain. Moses went up, and the Lord said to him, Go down and warn the people not to cross the boundary to come and look at me. So how is that going to, see, that's what I'm saying. If God is not a man, but he lives in a temple. He lives in me. So it says, God came down, love came down and warned the people, Michael, go down. The Lord said to him, love said to him, go down and warn the people not to cross the boundary to come and look at me. If they do, many of them will die. Even the priests who came near me must purify themselves, or I will punish them. Moses said to Love, the people cannot come up because you commanded us to consider the mountain sacred and to mark a boundary around it, meaning the gate, the wall, the high wall around Jerusalem. Love replied, go down and bring Aaron back with you, but the priests and the people must not cross the boundary to come up to me, or I will punish them. Michael, who is Moses, then went down to the people and told them what Love has said. The 10 Commandments. Then Love spoke, and these were her words. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of Egypt, where you were slaves. Worship no small g god but me. Do not make for yourselves images of anything in heaven or on earth or in the water or under the earth. Do not bow down to any idol or worship it, because I am the Lord I am Love, your God, and I tolerate no rivals. I bring punishment on those who hate me and on their descendants down to the 3rd and 4th generation. But I show my love to thousands of generations of those who love me and obey my laws. And this will be read, okay? And don't use my name for evil purposes, for I, the Lord, your God, will punish anyone who misuses my name. Observe the Sabbath, meaning observe your Sunday, and keep it holy. You have 6 days in which you do your work, but the 7th day is a day of rest dedicated to me. Sunday, S-U-N. On that day, no one's to work, neither you nor your children, your slaves or your employees, your animals, nor your foreigners who live in your country. And 6 days, In 6 days, I, the Lord God, made the earth, the sky, the seas, and everything in them. But on the 7th day I rested. That is why I, Love, blessed the Sabbath and made it holy. Blessed the Sunday and made it holy. Respect your father and your mother so that you may live a long time in the land that I am giving you. Do not commit murder. Do not commit adultery. Do not steal. Do not accuse anyone falsely. Do not desire another man's house. Do not desire his wife, his slaves, his employees, his cattle, his donkey, his cars, or anything else that he owns. When the people heard the thunder, heard the thunder. No, when the people heard Love's voice, the trumpet blast, and saw the lightning and the smoky mountains, they trembled with fear and stood a long way off. They said, Moses, if you speak to us, Michael, if you speak to us, we will listen. But we are afraid that if the Lord speaks to us, we will die. Moses replied, don't be afraid. Love has only come to test you and make you keep on obeying her so that you will not sin. But the people continued to stand a long way off, and only Moses went near the dark cloud where God was. Because he was my husband. He's the only one that really could come to me where I am, because my dad chose him to be my husband. He's the only one who could come in the curtains. So I wanted to come here and talk about that, okay? And Exodus, and how he shows two faces. One to his wife, where he can't cover up anything, where he is naked before me, right? And one to the people, because he looks at people. Once he comes to me and we come together as husband and wife, he's going to look at human beings as human beings. He's not going to see himself as like human beings anymore. He's going to see them as idol worshipers. But the angels that love us, he sees them as family, like I see them as family, those who live in the Holy Land. And I know some of you guys are saying, how could you just give your kids? Listen, that's their father. That's their dad. And my dad promised me, I will take care of your children. They could come to the Holy Land. They could go in and out of the gates as much as they want to come and stay with me and my thing. But they're going to have a different life over there in a different country that will speak the same language. They're not going to be speaking Italian. And the people over there are going to love them, because the people over there in Italy love me and Europe love me. So it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Mind your business. Mind your neck. I love you, Michael. So, and I want to talk about old-fashioned courting too, because we're just not going to come together and get engaged and married. We have to go on dates. And then he has to propose. We have to go on dates. He has to do the right thing by me. I want all the stuff that makes a girl smile. The late night phone calls. They come in for a drink, but you can't stay over. The flights to somewhere to go shopping and then come home. And then the night's walks in the parks, but you gotta go to your own house. Can't stay here. I want all the romance, all of it. And that I'm looking forward to. So, Exodus 34. You see my smile? It's like cheesy, right? I'm like, a cheesy smile. Okay, Exodus 34. Let's go there. This is Exodus 34, chapter 39. I'm at verse 39. And this is the covering. Okay? No. Is it 39, 34? No. Did I write down the wrong thing? When Moses went down from Mount Sinai carrying the Ten Commandments, his face was shining. Oh, okay. So the veil, the mask, it's basically the mask, not the veil. That it's basically the blushing and the smile and the giddiness of being in love with the love of his life, that when he leaves me, he talks to the people like he covers himself, and that will kind of help him like cover his glory from after marriage. Like, to me, and the consummation of our marriage, his countenance is going to change. He's going to be transformed into glory. Like, when Moses went down from the mountain, when Michael went down from Sinai carrying the 10 Commandments, his face was shining because he had been speaking with love, but he did not know it. Aaron and all the people looked at Michael and saw his face was shining, and they were afraid to go near him. They were like, something's on your face. Like, they could see it. And it's not like when Richie and I got together, his mother said, he's just happy. He's different. I see he dresses nice. I see the shirts that you get him. They look really beautiful. And that was in the very beginning. She knew that I made him happy, But greed, turned him into witchcraft. Will do it, man. Adultery is bad. It's bad. Okay? So Aaron and all the people looked at Moses and saw that his face was shining, and they were afraid to go near him. But Moses called them, and Aaron and all the leaders of the community went to him, and Moses spoke with them. After that, all the people of Israel gathered around him, and Moses gave them all the laws that love had given him on Mount Sinai. When Moses had finished speaking with him, he covered his face with a veil. Whenever Moses went into the tent of the Lord's presence to speak to love, he would take the veil off. When he came out, he would tell the people of Israel everything that he had been commanded to say, and they would see that his face was shining. Then he would put the veil back on until the next time he went to speak with his love. So the veil is off here when we speak, and when he comes out to the people, he's like, it's almost like he's back to David, like the soldier. Like, I'm here to tell y'all what's up. And then when I go to my wife, I'm vulnerable. She can see, like, and people can tell that he's in love, right? We're in love with each other. But when people see it, it's like, it's dad covers his face with I'm the king. You know what I mean? But people who are close to him be like, yeah, you the king. We can tell you've been around love. And so I just wanted to tell you guys about the veil thing and about me coming down from Mount Sinai. It was actually me coming down off the mountain. It was actually a person. And said, the Lord speak to me, stand here, so-and-so is going to die. And let me tell you, and that's how fear that is going to put on human beings when I am exalted. Not any old body will be able to approach me like they have been here in the coming days and weeks, months. Right now, seek my face while I'm still near, that you're able to touch me in a kind and gentle way. Because once my dad lights me up, not any old and everybody, and I'm not going to be talking a lot. Like I said, Michael will do most of the talking for me because we'll have talked about it, and he's the king. He's the king of America, and he's the one who's going to give people the world the instruction. He's the king. He's the king of the castle. And that's it. My talking is going to be done, and I'm so happy about it. It's like rest for me. It's rest for both of us, because what he's got to do is easy too. He don't have to do another moonwalk. He don't have to do anything that he does not want to do. But being in love with me and being with me makes him want to dance anyway. And I love dancing. I love seeing him dance, but dance knowing that he's dancing for me and dancing with me. And it's a beautiful life, guys. It's a beautiful life that you guys have to look forward to. And I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait to bless you guys. So now you guys can watch the romance take place. You're gonna be like, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's sweet. Oh. Yeah. Especially the women and men that are happy for us. Like, yeah, she's been through it. Like I said, a man who is a man, not a red fox. Hey, not those men, because those men are jealous and envious. Okay, they're males, but they're not men. A real man could look at me and say, yes, there ain't no way that God does not love that woman. There's no way that she's not God. There's no way that she's not Wonder Woman. Okay? There is no way. I gotta salute her because she's the boss. She is who she says she is. And a Hebrew woman will not be jealous of that. But only a true man could look at me and bless me and know that I am who I say I am. Jealous and envious men can't do that because they have some type of feminine quality, or they're just jealous and envious. But they don't get blessed. They won't get blessed. But real men, the ones from ancient of days, they bow. Like, you got that, because I couldn't handle that. And they're not afraid to say there ain't no way I would have survived what she survived. Because I am human. I'm not God. She is God. God has proven that's his daughter for real. He didn't play about her. And a man could admit that. A man can admit when he took a L. A man could admit that somebody is better than him at something. A man can admit that someone, that person won fair and square, and it's good. A man could accept his lot in life and say, okay, yeah, yep. And it is well with my soul. Better her than me, because I couldn't do it. And I know you couldn't do it, because you're not God. I am. That's why I'm God. But yeah, real men could admit it. And real women could be okay with their men bowing to me because they know that it's out of respect, not of love, like lust or anything like that. Hebrew women, they're not insecure. They are very secure, and the Hebrew man is too. And they give credit where credit is due. It's credit is due. But these other people around here, these Egyptians, they be doing too much. They be doing too much, as if I don't have the ultimate spirit loving me. Like, I really, really crave somebody kissing me or whatever. Like, don't they know that I can go another 1,000 years without someone kissing and hugging me if it be my dad's will? Like, I'm not jealous or envious of any human being on this earth. Not a one. They have nothing that I desire. Whatever I desire, I ask my Father for it. He gives it to me. And that's just how the story goes. It's just my way. I get what I want. Why do I get what I want? Because I'm good. And there's no good thing that my dad will keep from me, because he knows that it's not like an idol to me. You know what I mean? So, why does it look like I have bags under my eyes here? Not bag, but like raccoon, like makeup. It looked like it a little bit. But, yeah, so enjoying ourselves. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself with me. I love that song. He's got to sing all those songs over. Please. Not all of those, but just the love songs of Off the Wall. Okay, I'll leave it with Off the Wall. And the love songs that are on Thriller. That's it. I'll find something else to do after that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video. And looking forward to seeing you. Looking forward to a new earth and a new sky, a new world, a whole new world. It's a whole new world, guys. Aren't you excited? I think even the politicians are like, yeah, I'm excited. I can't do this no more. I don't want it. So give up your evil and wicked ways. Okay, because my dad is coming. Either to Hulk smash your house or build your house. It's up to you. I love you guys. If he wants me to come back and make another video, that I will. Okay? Bye. Oh, and pray for each other. Pray for each other in my name. Pray for Richard. Pray for me. Pray for my children.